Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here we are from Group 7. My name is Muhammad Nazirul Naim bin Shahidan. And for today group
Okay,
discussion, the topic will be should the internet free for everyone? And so from here, I will be the host for this group discussion. And each participant will be given 1 minute to jot down and think before we start the discussion. All right, I'll be setting up the timer here, and here goes our 1 minute.
Okay.
All right, there goes for our 1 minute. And for today's motion is that should the internet free for everyone? So from my opinion, I disagree to hear that software should be free for everyone. This is because in developing software is a time-consuming and labor-intensive program that were developed by the company. So if this particular company providing and creating such software and just deliberately gave the for free, so it became a losses for such company that came up with such features but gave no profit to them. And so that's one point for me, and now we're moving on to the second panel.
and I think I agree with what the 09 said, because when creating the software, they have the human labor cost. They need to pay their time and effort to create the internal architecture, or like creating the user interface for the whole software. So I think then
I'm sorry to
they already
interrupt, but is it okay if software is not free? Because I'm thinking if the software is not free, then the consumer will then have an issue for to use the software. So is it okay if the developer make the software free?
Right.
I think
You go.
okay. So I
Go ahead.
think because I think is because the software should not be free, but once you already pay the software, it should be totally free. You know what I mean? Like example, for you already pay for like Microsoft Office or like WPS Office, where you create a doc or presentation PowerPoint. But I think
But then,
once you already pay.
but then there are other alternatives such as LibreOffice, OnlyOffice, and such and more other than WPS Office. So I think it's better for the consumer to have the choice to decide what software should they use.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay?
I'm interested in how Xuan point is that the terms is that it's a one-off payment. I do believe that the user should pay, especially for one-off payment. And this is because what the moment you it is the same as using the Microsoft. Is that user only pay one time, which is a one-off, then they can enjoy such features. It could come with a premium features and also a platinum features. that can be applied to all the other software. And also, I would like to add that all this high-end software requires constant update. So constant update and support. So if you want to develop the update, continuous update for this software to maintain its relevant, they need the money and profit from the consumers. So from there, they can build up their capital and provide such update for the long terms. So that's one of my point lah.
Yeah, that's what I want to express about. So it's like when you pay already for an software, then you should be enjoy the the service of the software. Like you no
Then
need to be paid for like upgrade your membership.
But then I kind of disagree with software should be paid because free software are somewhat comparable to the other paid software. So it should be about the same as the paid software. So what do you think?
So in my opinion, to add one of my point and to counter your point is that when a software is being paid for its consumable, it is more likely that a software that was paid is more reliable in terms of safety and personal data security. Because if you put into the scenario, if the consumer want a free software, most of the software will have a hidden apps, like Xiaomi, for instance. They have the free software, free hardware, but all these free software and apps came with hidden ads. These ads steal user personal data and sell to the third party. So that's one of the risks for the unpaid software.
Yeah, I think
But then I was thinking that let's go. Sorry. I was thinking that if the free software can be better than paid software, then do you think paid software can be a problem for the consumer because of the data collection? Free
No,
software can be if free software can should not collect any data collection from consumer.
yes,
What do you think?
that is what I believe, that for the company, once you paid for the software, so the company doesn't have any reason to do such irresponsible act by selling consumers' personal data to the third party, because the only reason such company do that is for them to gain profit from the third party. So to counter this such of act, I strongly believe that users should pay one-off for what they use.
Okay.
And so for how should any points from you?
I think I still stick with the software shouldn't be free lah. That's because they already pay their time and effort creating the fully service, and also taking into account of all the benefits of the user. So it's very unfair to them lah, what I would say like this.
Uh,
So about Luman?
so to conclude, I can trust the paid software, but only if I could trust the developer. If I don't trust the developer, then I could go with the free software that where the developer is more trusted.
So from there, if I also partially agree with you that we only pay for the developer that are reliable, such as perhaps Adobe, Microsoft, and also Apple Inc. Right? So from there, that for the user, if they put their money, they invest their money in some new or amateur software developer, so that is not right. It is high likely for their personal data to be sold on the third party. So let's try to gain the middle point here, something that we can all three of us agree. So is there anything for you to add, Lokman?
I don't think I have anything to add.
How Shan?
So far I have no other opinions.
So for me to conclude this discussion is that I believe that we should pay for what we use, but in a matter perspective for the students, or because not all of us afford to do so, to pay such software, so that from that I believe that consumer should choose wisely which software that is affordable for them, reasonable and worth for them to pay, such as perhaps Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, Microsoft, all these software is that without it, we became less productive. So from there, if we try to achieve the middle opinion, is that I believe there are software that we should pay, which is worth for us to make us more productive. So from here, I conclude this group discussion that for this motion is that should the software be free for everyone? We conclude that there are features that worth to be paid, but there are software that users should be careful before start investing their money before using it, due to personal data security risk. So from there, we conclude this meeting. I'll see you again on the next conference. All right. Thank you very much and good evening for everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.